Ladies and gentlemen, this
No
next
shin
bout
guards.
is for the Epic
Real
Fighting Championship Featherweight title. And let's bring our two warriors to the Epic 47 cage. From Nubians MMA, CMMA, please welcome Victor Blitz Rivera.
Oh man, calm, compose. This is a seasoned amateur right now. He has 8 wins and 10 losses. 18 fights as an amateur.
That's crazy.
Quite a bit of experience, and you know, after coming back from the adversity that he has obviously faced, he's hungry for this win.
Yeah, we've seen Victor a couple of times. We saw him the last time here as well. He's a big striker, big banger. He loves to come aggressive. That's why his name is the Blitz. So he comes with that blitzing style every time.
And you can tell, not a smile on his face, like he came to bang. He wants to hurt somebody. If I'm getting the reading correct, he's like, man, I can go out there and punch someone. I'm not going to get arrested for it. That's a good feeling. Maybe he doesn't feel that way, but that's how I feel when I get in the cage. I'm like, look, now's my time to get to be a ruthless, savage killer. And there's nothing but people cheering and rooting for you. And you know what? A lot of times, people experience violence in their lives, and it's very punishable. You can end up in jail for a long time. If you need a place to focus anger or violence, martial arts is a perfect sport for you, because not only will you not get in trouble for it, you will actually be getting cheered on, and it becomes such a beautiful thing. I wonder who is in the house, because quite a yummy smell just filled the air.
Oh, yeah.
We're looking around like, who's that? Nubians MMA.
Nubians MMA and CMMA?
They've been around for a while. I actually, I actually fought Nubians
and
MMA.
Let's welcome his opponent from
right after
the training lab. Please welcome Ian Juice Miller.
Okay, Killer Miller. We have a Juice Miller walking out. No relation, I'm taking.
No, but I would love some juice. Honestly, like some pineapple, cranberry mixed drink would be great right now. A great welcome from Nubians coach. Man, they're an incredible gym. They actually produced Jasmine Pouncey, who won her last title fight and is now going pro. I faced Jasmine Pouncey in this epic fighting cage. It was one of my toughest fights to date, and it is so cool to see their gym back in here. And I know for sure that they're looking for the kill. They're tough competitors, man. They train all over the place. They get training in anywhere they can, whether it's the park or the gym, on a tire. Regardless of where it may be, you can count on the fact that they're training.
That's right. It doesn't matter where you train, who you train with, it's putting in that work. That's what makes you a champion. And
however, I disagree on the who you train with. I do think that it's important that the people you train with are your friends and your family, and you connect with them on a level of training. You know, no one can do it alone. You can kick a tree all you want, but if you have no partner experience, once you get in here, it's a whole new world.
Very lonely. Very lonely. That's why it doesn't matter who you train with to me, because they can't come into the cage and help me out.
Man, I came from 10th Planet San Diego. I am under Manolo Hurricane Hernandez, Richie Martinez, and Bill Crawford, and I am so grateful for my team in my corner, and I can say I would not be the woman I am today without them, as well as Miss Alifa McFarland, who's in the building.
Epic family want to sell your home but don't want to do
Exactly.
repairs, have open houses, or pay commissions. Not only will Jason Stewart buy your home cash as is, but he'll even let you live there after he buys it. Text Jason Stewart today at 619-279-0213. Are we ready, Epic family, for our first title fight of the night? Oh, we can do better than that. Are we ready, Epic family? for the Epic Fighting Featherweight title. Let's meet our first warrior. Fighting out of the red corner, this random mixed martial artist with a record of 8 wins and 10 losses. He stands 5 feet, 9 inches tall and weighs a ready 141.4 pounds. Representing Nubians MMA, CMMA. Give it up for Victor Blitz Rivera. And his opponent, fighting out of the blue corner, his random mixed martial artist with a record of 2 wins and 2 losses. He stands 5 feet, 7 inches tall and weighs a ready 143.4 pounds. Representing the training lab, give it up for Ian Juice Miller. For referee instructions, Ryan, the Jester Spink.
Okay, gentlemen.
We got 2 locals. The training lab is out of San Diego, California, and Nubians out of Los Angeles. It's pretty exciting. We're all pretty homegrown.
That's why California MMA is the best MMA.
Oh, man. California has the best martial arts in the world.
Period. Period.
However, I would say Las Vegas is pretty up there for the professionals. Seeing as they have the UFC fights out there every time I go out to train, Vegas has a lot to offer as well.
Shout out to 10th Planet Las Vegas.
Oh, let's go with Coach Casey. He is the man.
Awesome.
Nice glove touch.
Here we go, glove
Onto
touch.
A respectful start.
Here we go. Highweight, featherweights going at it. Takedown
Mr. Juice is
already.
immediately in for that devil leg. He's controlling on top, throwing punches, looking for an underhook.
Nice punches. Looks like he's keeping him grounded and keeping that control right now in that half guard. He's not looking to try to pass right now. He's just sitting there controlling him, wearing him out a little bit, get some ground and pound going.
The OCD in me is going crazy because I can see the tag from Ian Juice Miller, and I want to run in there and tuck it in.
No, you cannot.
Might get punched on the way.
That would be a disqualification. There is a rule against people climbing the cage to do anything. Oh, nice staple gun with the knee with his pinning the arms down, landing his nice ground and pound.
Juice is looking to reach under and control that hand, using it as a staple. However, I'd like to see him transition into mount. He can start to use his left leg as a staple, knee slice his way into the mount position, but he feels pretty comfortable causing damage here, and Victor Blitz is going to have to get up.
Yeah, he has to do something because that's not working fighting off his back from here.
It's difficult for him because Ian did a really good job at shoving Victor against the cage. When your back is to the cage, it gets much harder to get up. However, Victor has what's called a lockdown right now on the outside of the leg. If he starts to let that go, he can kind of back climb his shoulders up the cage to a standing position.
Yeah, Victor needs to let that go. Holding him here is doing nothing for him. He needs to get to that cage and create a wall walk separation to where he can get to his feet again.
Ian Juice is just very comfortable here. He doesn't feel that he needs to transition because he's like, man, I'm winning the fight.
Yeah, I can't tell him to do anything otherwise. He's in a perfect
I disagree.
spot.
Being a jiu-jitsu competitor, I'm like, man, never leave it up to the judges. Go for the kill. If you can transition into mount, you can start to look for that armbar or a TKO finish, as we saw 2 fights ago.
Yep, seriously.
So winning by dominance and duration is a cool win, but there's nothing quite as satisfying as finishing your opponent with a punch or a submission.
Well, right now, I think he's just playing a patient game. It's still round 1. So he has the time to turn it on later.
Very intelligent. However, me on the other side, I'm like, let's go. I would say 7 out of my 8 amateur finishes came from the first round. As soon as I got him there, I'm like, I'm going to break it right now so we don't have to go any further.
We're in pretty much similar proximity. I have 10 first-round finishes myself. I hate
oh, my God, 10
rounds.
of them. Yeah, if you can get in and out of there, especially within a 2-minute region, pretty exciting. You don't got to withstand any damage. I really like the control coming from Ian Juice.
Yeah, that's a clear 10-9 round for the Juice.
From the Blitz, I would like to see him use his jab, as I said previously, to kind of create a little distance. With that jab, he can create some respect where Juice isn't going to want to just rush in and take him down because he's going to be welcomed by a bunch of punches to the face.
Well, he's going to have to do something because Rivera just was on his back the whole round.
I would like to see some circling, both left and right, mixed in with a jab and a straight 2 or 3 punches just to keep him off him and to let him know, hey man, you try to take me down again, I'm going to sock you right in your face. Maybe a little nose break. It makes you not want to get taken down. This is how I feel when I'm going for a takedown and I'm welcomed by a gnarly punch or kick. It makes me hesitant to come in for that takedown.
Yeah, especially doing it again. But at this point, Rivera's going to have to go sprawl and brawl tactics because he can't afford to be on the ground with him another 3 minutes like that. That's just exhausting, time grueling.
I think we can expect to see some power punches coming from the blitz now. He knows he's down around and he's going to be hungry to get a finish. I believe he's going to come out striking. If you can tell by the look on his face, he's like, let's go, bro.
It happens like that sometimes. Sometimes you give up that first round to get a good filler out. But he's going to have to sprawl and brawl because if the Juice gets him back on the ground, it's going to be a short night. And the Juice right back to those double unders, pushing him against the cage. It just looked like a world of attrition right now.
A nice circle by Victor the Blitz, and he breaks the pressure and throws some strikes.
Now he's bringing that pressure again. Now he's showing that blitz
he
pressure.
lands a hard two, but Juice back on that double leg. The Blitz is doing a really good job, though.
So some real good takedown defense, getting his underhooks in until he gets that single right there, transition.
And Juice got that single leg and just weighed heavy.
He's in a good spot where he doesn't want to get flattened out right here. He needs to just give it in to pushing into the cage and create a wall walk. Push his head away, get your legs inside and kick him away. Get some action going right now.
As he did. He's looking to, but Juice just looks like he's so heavy, man.
Super
it's
heavy.
It's like the idea of a wet
Oh, we got to
towel.
attempt at a guillotine. He got to attempt at a guillotine.
However, I don't think he has the correct angle for him to finish that guillotine. He's going to need to bring his left arm all the way down to the ground.
Broke it free.
It was just not the best angle. However, a nice attempt.
Any guillotine or submission attempt close to the cage is going to be really hard to finish off because you won't have that space like you need.
Juice got in some sneaky uppercuts there. Yep, it looks like they're landing. The judge is looking really closely. The judge is saying, move, move, gain position. He's getting ready to stop the fight.
Armbar.
A beautiful armbar attempt from Victor the Blitz. It's actually right here on the cage. We could almost touch him. Ian has control, but this looks tight. This looks like a tight armbar. He's got a whole minute to finish this. He does not need to move fast here with that armbar. He can stay calm and composed. However, being stuck on the cage is making it hard for him to extend. Ian is looking to pull out that arm, but this is tight.
He's stacking him properly. But it's in there, it's in there.
It's tight, he's starting to use the line.
Now he just needs a better
extended.
angle. It's very tight, very tight, very tight.
Tap!
Yes!
Wow!
Yes!
That was a beautiful.
Victor Blitz Rivera.
Victor the Blitz just taking in all the action.
Oh my God!
You know what?
What a comeback armbar.
Submission of the night for sure. You know what? He was stuck on the bottom, trying to figure out his distance. As soon as he could, he was able to shrimp and bring his leg over the head and lock in an armbar. From that armbar, he had 1 minute and 15 seconds to work, took full advantage of it, and finished this fight. And he is a champion. You can just feel the emotion running through him right now. It's bringing tears to my eyes. You can tell how hard he worked for this.
Well, I know how hard this team has worked.
Absolutely.
Nubians have always been known as great strikers, but they always would lack in the ground aspects. But now, with him bringing this victory by the ground with submission, it's taking that to a whole new. The replays coming up.
You know, I got so excited and I started clapping because it's the idea of the underdog. On the scorecards, he was losing the entire fight and came back with a beautiful armbar finish. He is feeling himself, and as he deserves to. You know, maybe we can see a professional career coming up pretty shortly from this, now that he's the champ.
Yeah, after 19 fights, he should.
Yeah. And Ian the Juice Miller, he took on a very seasoned opponent. He was only 2-2. This was only his 5th fight against somebody that's had the experience of 19. So it really kind of showed us where experience came in, but the heart of Juice.
It was
Man,
amazing.
Constant forward pressure.
Good takedowns, good pressure.
What an exciting fight. I almost bounced out of my seat seeing that finish there. Well-deserved win.
Beautiful job by both competitors, but Victor Rivera showed his blitz, showed his heart, guts, and determination to just pull off that last-second armbar, and now he's the champ. Sometimes hard work pays off.
We can expect to see a lot more of Ian Juice Miller. He still has only 5 fights.
Oh yeah, he'll be back
young
guaranteed.
in his amateur career, and I cannot wait to see what's next from him. Watch out for the Nubians Jiu-Jitsu. One time, you know, when I went against Jasmine Pouncey, I thought I would be able to cage pressure her. She pulled guard into a really tight guillotine, and I was expecting her to just strike me. So it goes to show, you never know what's going to happen in a fight. You can think, hey, all they want to do is throw a punch, and they come out with jiu-jitsu. That's a beautiful part of mixed martial arts. It's the idea of being able to mix things in here and there.
Mix it up.
You could be in a terrible position and come out with a victory, and that is just so exciting.
Like we just watched, takedown. He didn't panic. Found his angle. Got the armbar.
I wonder if we're going to see any mouth guards fly in. Last time we were commentating together, there was such a crazy knockout that the mouth guard came flying to our corner of the cage.
It even
we
landed
got a
on my
very
foot.
excited Jason
Stewart is excited right now. Loving
Man,
it.
what a finish. Those curls, though. I'm like, how do I get my
All
hair
right,
like
ladies
that?
and gentlemen,
I
give it
think
up
that's natural,
for an
too. Those natural
amazing
beach
fight
curls.
in our epic fighting title fight.
All that skating with Cali Strong skateboards.
This goes down with your winner at 2 minutes and 12 seconds of the second round. Your winner by armbar and new epic fighting featherweight champion, Victor Blitz Rivera.
A very, very excited Victor Blitz. Maybe he could be in a potential position to fight for the California state title. Maybe he's going pro. He's showing his split game pretty strong right now.
That split game, working on his flexibility. And here we go.
Made me think, where's the back foot?
All
Is it
right,
coming?
I'm here with your winner and new epic featherweight champion, Victor Blitz Rivera. Victor, how's it feel to become an epic fighting champion?
It's one of the best feelings that I've had throughout my career. I've fought the best guys that Camel has to offer, the best that Epic has to offer. I knew Ian Miller had a good grappling pedigree, and this finish just shows that I'm not only a striker I can submit to, and there's more to come from me. I'm so happy.
I love it. Truly an emotional moment. You have paid the price, worked so hard to be here. Who would you like to thank from your team, your training partners, your family? You name it, champ. Go ahead.
I would like to thank my family and friends, most of all my coaches. We trained all over the place, man. It's very tough. We always do the extra. What's needed to be done. We train outdoors, we train in the ring, we train in the beach, we train in the cold, we train in the hot. We don't have a fancy gym. That's what it takes to be a champion. You gotta train everywhere.
I tried to
You
do it
gotta
funnier.
fight anywhere. It's all in your heart. I would like to thank my coaches, my teammates. I trained in garages, I trained in friends. Bobby, thank you so much for having me. Fight Science, CMA, all those guys that have given me the skill, Nubians MMA. There's just so many people, but I would like to thank my father who can't make it here because of transportation issues. He's been to all my fights, but this belt is for everybody. It's not about me, it's about all of us. We're all a team here, and we all did it tonight.
All right, ladies and gentlemen,
And a very
true role
excited
model and
Victor
a leader
Blitz.
whose career is just getting started. Give it up for our new featherweight champion, Victor Rivera.
And you know, one thing he said in his speech, he's like, listen, I worked so hard from outdoors to indoors.